Okay. Good morning to all. Okay, children, all of you know that first period we have maths. So, let us start our section. Dear children, last class we studied about the rationalization of denominator. And you know that which way we need to rationalize the denominator. If there is only one number in the denominator, you multiply with that same number. For example, if there is 1 by if the number is 1 by 2 root 3, which number you need to multiply with that denominator? You multiply with root 3. That same radical number with multiply root 2 root 3 into root 3. If there are two numbers in the denominator, suppose root 2 plus root 3 there, what we need to do? We multiply with its conjugate. That number is, if this number is a plus number, we need to multiply with root 2 minus root 3 and continue to write all other steps. This is our last section, and today we start. Next section is laws of exponents. Our section is laws of exponents. Laws of exponents. And our first law is, you know that, what is the first law? Suppose our question is like this, a raised to m. Exponent form means one base and one power there. A raised to m into, that dot shows that it is into, and a raised to n. Both numbers having same base and the powers are different. We need to multiply a raised to m, a raised to n. Here the base is a, here also the base is a. The formula is, write only one base and add the powers. If it is multiplication, what we need to do? We need to add it. A raised to m plus n. This is your first law. A raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. For example, 17 raised to 2 into 17 raised to 5. What is our answer? You write only one base. The base is 17 and add the powers 2 plus 5. Again, what is our answer? 17 raised to 5 plus 2 equal to 7. So our answer is 17 raised to 7. One more question like that. 6 raised to 2 into 6 raised to minus 3. Here also we need to multiply the numbers. Using the formula, you write only one base, x, 6, and then powers 2. It is plus minus. No need to write plus minus. It is addition. We know that. We need to add both the powers. Actually, the step is 6 raised to 2 plus minus 3. We need to write only one sign. 2 raised to minus 3. So, what is our answer? 6 raised to 2 minus 3 equal to 6 raised to, according to integer rule, plus 2 minus 3. What is plus 2 minus 3? 6 raised to minus 1. So, same base. If it is multiplication, add the powers. One more question. 2 raised to 1 by 2 into 2 raised to 1 by 3. 2 raised to 1 by 2 into 2 raised to 1 by 3. What we need to do? Write only one base 2 and add the powers. Means 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. And next up, you know how to add two fractions. The fraction addition. Just do it separately. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. Here the 2 and 3, the LCM is 6. What is the LCM of 2 and 3 is? 6. So we need to make 2 into 3 is 6. That same number you need to write in the numerator also. Here 3 into 2 is 6. That same number you need to write in the numerator also. So our number become 3 by 6 plus 2 by 6. So what is our answer? 3 by 6 plus 2 by 6. Again, check both the denominators are same. You write only one denominator and add the powers 3 plus 2. Add the numerator. What is our answer? 5 by 6. Our question is 2 raised to 1 by 2 into 2 raised to 1 by 3. So using the formula a raised to m into a raised to n equal to a raised to m plus n. So you write 2 raised to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. After this, fraction addition, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. You know how to add two fractions. Here the denominator 2 and 3, the LCM is 6. We need to make the denominator 6. 2 into 3 is 6. That same number you need to write in the numerator also. Second one, 1 by 3. 3 into 2 is 6. That same number write in the numerator also. So our answer is 3 by 6 plus 2 by 6. Answer is 5 by 6. So here, after this, our answer become 2 raised to 1 by 2 into 1 by 3 equal to 2 raised to, what is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 is 5 by 6. So this is our final answer. 2 raised to 1 by 2 into 2 raised to 1 by 3 equal to 2 raised to 5 by 6. This way you solve it. And our next exponent formula, a raised to m divided by a raised to n equal to, if it is division, your answer is same base a and subtract the powers m minus n. So our next formula is a raised to m divided by a raised to n equals a raised to m minus n. The same thing we can write this way also, a raised to m divided by a raised to n equal to. This we can write a raised to m by a raised to n equals. This is also division. Our answer is a raised to m minus n. And using that formula, we just solve one question. Solve 23 raised to 10 divided by 23 raised to 7. 23 raised to 10 divided by 23 raised to 7. This is division. Both numbers having same base 23. So you write it as 23 raised to 10 minus 7. So our answer is 10 minus 7. We need to subtract it. So what is our answer? Next up, 23 raised to, what is 10 minus 7 plus 10 minus 7 equal to plus 3. So our answer is 23 raised to 3. One more question. 7 raised to 1 by 5 divided by 7 raised to 1 by 3. 7 raised to 1 by 3. 7 raised to 1 by 5 divided by 7 raised to 1 by 3. Using the formula a raised to m divided by a raised to n equal to a raised to m minus n. So we can write here 7 raised to 1 by 5 minus 1 by 3 equals, after solving we write the answer there, 7 raised to 1 by 5 minus 1 by 3. So next we need to solve it, 1 by 5 minus 1 by 3. Here fraction subtraction, here the denominators are 5 and 3. What is the LCM of 5 and 3? There is no common term, so we need to multiply 5 into 3 equal to 15. So the LCM is 15. Here we need to make the denominator 15. 5 into 3. Numerator also multiply with 3. 3 into 5. Numerator also multiply with 5. So our next step is 3 by 15 minus 5 by 15. So our answer is 3 by 15 minus 5 by 15. Same denominator, write only one denominator and subtract the numerator 3 minus 5. So our answer is plus 3 minus 5. What is plus 3 minus 5? Is minus 2. Plus 3 minus 5. Two different sign. Subtract the numbers, put the sign. So the answer is minus 2 by 15. So here 7 raised to 1 by 5 divided by 7 raised to 1 by 3. Our answer becomes 7 raised to. When you solve 1 by 5 minus 1 by 3, the answer becomes 7 raised to minus 2 by 15. So this is our answer. So listen, 7 raised to 1 by 5 divided by 7 raised to 1 by 3 equal to 7 raised to 1 by 5 minus 1 by 3. So after this, these two numbers, 1 by 5 minus 1 by 3, fraction, subtraction. Here the fraction denominator, we need to make it as 15, 5 into 3, 3 into 5. So the number becomes 3 by 15 minus 5 by 15 plus 3 minus 5, the answer is minus 2 by 15. So our answer becomes 7 raised to minus 2 by 15. Then next one. (23 raised to minus 10 divided by 23 raised to 7. Okay. Then next step. Here also it is division. We need to subtract the powers. So first step is 23 raised to a raised to m minus n minus 10 minus, what is the next number? Plus 7. So we can write here minus 7. A raised to m minus n. So a 23 raised to minus 10 minus 7. What is minus 10 minus 7 is equal to minus 10 minus 7. Both numbers having same sign, we need to add it, minus 17. So our answer becomes 23 raised to minus 17. This way is solve it. A raised to m divided by a raised to n equal to a raised to m minus n. That means a 23 raised to minus 10 minus 7. So the answer is 23 raised to minus 17. Then next formula is a raised to m, the all raised to n. Our next formula is a raised to m, the all raised to n equals a raised to, here one m on the power and one n outside, means we need to multiply that two numbers, m into n. A raised to m, the all raised to n equal to a raised to m into n. Simply we can write it as a raised to mn. That's our next formula. A raised to m, the all raised to n equal to a raised to mn. So we just solve one question. Your first question is 5 raised to 2, the all raised to 7. So we can write 5 raised to 2, the all raised to 7 equal to 5 raised to not 27. Mn means not, m into n is mn. So here the number is 2 into 7. So our answer becomes 5 raised to 2 into 7 equal to 14. So our answer is 5 raised to 14. One more question. (5 raised to 6, the all raised to minus 3. So our answer is 5 raised to 6 into minus 3. What is 6 into minus 3? Is minus 18. One positive number, one negative number. When you multiply, the sign is minus 18. 5 raised to minus 18. Again, one more question using that formula. 3 raised to 1 by 5, the all raised to 4. 3 raised to 1 by 5, the all raised to 4 equals 3 raised to 1 by 5 into 4. What is 1 by 5 into 4? 1 by 5 into 4 equals, here 4 means 4 by 1. Multiply the numerator, multiply the denominator. So our answer is 4 by 5. So we can write here 3 raised to 4 by 5. 3 raised to 1 by 5, the all raised to 4 equal to 3 raised to 1 by 5 into 4. So the answer is 3 raised to 4 by 5. So we studied 3 formulas. The first one is a raised to m into a raised to n equal to a raised to m plus n. And the second one is a raised to m divided by a raised to n equals a raised to m minus n. Then the third one is a raised to m, the all raised to n equals a raised to m into n. Then, next identity, when we write 0, a raised to 0, the power is 0, the value is 1. This is the next identity, a raised to, next exponent formula, a raised to 0 equal to 1. Any number raised to 0, the value is 1. For example, 100 raised to 0. What is the value of 100 raised to 0 is 1. Any number raised to 0, the value is 1. Minus 15 raised to 0. What is the value of minus 15 raised to 0 is also 1. K raised to 0 equal to 1. Any number raised to 0, the value is 1. The next one. Exercise 1.6. You take exercise 1.6. Your first question is exercise 1.6, first question. Find 64 raised to 1 by 2. Find the value of 64 raised to 1 by 2. How to find the value of that expression? First, we factorize that 64. You know how to factorize 64. In the working column, all of you factorize 64. 2 times, it's even number. When you divide 64 by 2, the answer is 32. Again with 2, that's also an even number. Divide with 2, the number becomes 16. Again with 2, you know how to factorize 2 numbers. Then 2, 4, again 2, here the number is 2, again with 2 until you get the number 1. So how many 2's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers are there. Instead of 64, our next step is, the 64 when you factorize, our number become 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2's are there. In this place, we write 2 raised to 6. Instead of 64, you write it as 2 raised to 6, the all raised to 1 by 2. In this place, the place of 64, you write 2 raised to 6. When you factorize it, it becomes 2 raised to 6, the all raised to 1 by 2. That is why we put one bracket over there. After this, you know how to solve this. This is of the form a raised to m, the all raised to n. This is of the form a raised to m, the all raised to n. The formula is a raised to mn. So here also we need to multiply. 2 raised to 6 into 1 by 2 equals, what is 6 into 1 by 2? 6 into 1 by 2 is 6 by 2. 1 into 6 is equal to 6. Denominator only 1, 2 there. No need to multiply 6 into 2, 12 not. 6 is in the numerator, 1 is also in the numerator, so the number becomes 6 by 2. What is the value of 6 by 2? It is 3. The numerator, the power is 6 into 1 by 2 is 6 by 2. The value of 6 by 2 is 3. So here we can write 2 raised to 3. 2 raised to 6 into 1 by 2. That is 2 raised to 6 by 2. 6 by 2 is 3. Again, what is 2 raised to 3? 2 raised to 3 means 2 into 2 into 2. 2 3 times. That's the answer is 8. The final answer is 8. So your question is 64 raised to 1 by 2. Factorize that 64. You get the answer 2 raised to 6, the all raised to 1 by 2. Then after this, this is of the form a raised to m, the all raised to n, a raised to mn. Using that, here we can write 2 raised to 6 into 1 by 2. What is the value of 6 into 1 by 2 is 6 by 2. The answer is 3. So we can write 2 raised to 3. Next step, what is the meaning of 2 raised to 3? 2 into 2 into 2. The answer is 8. The second one, 32 raised to 1 by 5. 32 raised to 1 by 5. What is the first step? Factorize 32. In the working column, all of you factorize 32. Divided by 2. After this, it becomes 16. Again, we can divide with 2. 8, 4, again 2, here the number is 2, again with 2 until we get the number 1. Then how many 2's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2s are there. So in this place, instead of 32, in this place, we can write 2 raised to 5. Because here we get 5 2s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can write 2 raised to 5, the all raised to, put bracket there, all raised to 1 by 5. Again, this is of the form a raised to m, the all raised to n. So our answer is 2 raised to 5 into 1 by 5. What is the value of 5 into 1 by 5? Is 5 by 5. 5 into 1 is 5 and the denominator is 5. What is 5 by 5? We can cancel it. The number is 1. Not 0. 5 by 5 is 1. So the answer is not 1. Next you write 2 raised to 1. What is 2 raised to 1? Simply we can write it as 2. This way you solve it. 32 raised to 1 by 5. Factorize 32. You get 5 2s are there. So we can write 2 raised to 5, the all raised to 1 by 5. Again, next step, using the formula a raised to m, the all raised to n is a raised to mn. Using that, we can write 2 raised to 5 into 1 by 5. What is 5 into 1 by 5? Is 5 by 5. Answer is 1. So we can write 2 raised to 1 equal to 2. Next one. 125 raised to 1 by 3. Your third question, third part, 125, the all raised to 1 by 3. Same way, you factorize 125. 125. So, it is not an even number. The last place is 5, so we can divide with 5. 125 by 5. When you divide it, what is our answer? 25. Again, we can divide with 5. 25 by 5 is again 5. 5 by 5 is 1. Then, in this place, instead of 125, what we can write? How many 5s are there? 1, 2, 3 5s are there. So, we can write 5 raised to 3. 5 raised to 3 means 5 into 5 into 5. So, we can write together 5 raised to 3. Put bracket. Instead of 125, we can write 5 raised to 3. The all raised to 1 by 3. Again, this is of the form a raised to m, the all raised to n equal to a raised to mn. So we can write 5 raised to 3 into 1 by 3. Again, what is 3 into 1 by 3? 3 into 1 by 3 equals 3 by 3. 3 means 3 by 1. So the answer is 3 by 3. 3 by 3 is 1. Here we can write 5 raised to 1. Answer is simply 5 itself. 5 raised to 1 means 5. Next one. Second question, first part. Second question, first part. 9 raised to 3 by 2. 9 raised to 3 by 2. Same way, you factorize that 9. When you factorize 9, here the number is 3. We can divide 9 with 3. 3 into 3 is 9. Again, 3. 3 by 3 is 1. How many 3s are there? 2 3s. So in this place, in the place of 9, we can write 3 square. 2 3s are here, so we can write 3 square. The all raised to 3 by 2. Again, next step. 3 raised to 2 into 3 by 2. What is 2 into 3 by 2? Just do it in the working column. 2 into 3 by 2. Here, actually, we can 6 by 2. That's also correct. We can cancel these two 2's. What is our answer? 3 into 1 is equal to 3. If we write 6 by 2 is also 3. But always solve maths in an easy way. So we can cancel that to 2's. So the answer is 1 into 3 equal to 3. Here we can write 1 3 is in the base and the power is also 3. What is the value of 3 raised to 3 means? 3 into 3 equals 27. So our final answer is 27. 9 raised to 3 by 2. Factorize that 9. You get 3 square. The all raised to 3 by 2. Next step, multiply 2 into 3 by 2. When you solve that, our answer is 3. So in the power you write 3 raised to 3. 3 is in the base. First you write that 3. In the power, the answer is 3. 3 raised to 3 means 3 into 3 into 3. So the final answer is 27. In that second question, 32 raised to 2 by 5. 32 raised to 2 by 5. You know how to factorize. Our first step is factorize 32. 32 when you factorize 2 times 16, again 2 times 8, 2 times 4, again 2 times 2, and the number is 1. How many 2's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2's are there. So in that place 32, we can raise 2 raised to 5, the all raised to 2 by 5. 2 raised to 5, the all raised to 2 by 5. Next step, multiply the powers. Multiply the powers equals 2 raised to 5 into 2 by 5. Again next step, you know how to solve it. 5 into 2 by 5 equals, we can cancel these 2 5's, the number is 1. 1 into 2 equal to 2. When you solve that power, 5 into 2 by 5, cancel these 2 5's, the answer is 2 itself. So the answer is 2 raised to, the power, the answer is 2. What is 2 square? 2 into 2. So the final answer is 2 into 2 is 4. This way you solve it. One more question there. Your third question. 16 raised to 3 by 4. 16 raised to 3 by 4. Here we can factorize 16. 2 times 8. Again 2 times 4. Again 2 times 2. And the number become 1. After this, how many 2's are there? 4 2's are there. 1, 2, 3, 4 2's are there. So we can write, in that place of 16, we can write 2 raised to 4 is 16. The all raised to, put bracket, the all raised to 3 by 4. Again next step, 2 raised to 4 into 3 by 4. What is the answer of 4 into 3 by 4? 4 into 3 by 4. We can cancel these 2 4's. The number is 1. 3 into 1 is equal to 3. Next step, 2 raised to. When you solve that, the number become 3. What is 2 cube? 2 cube means 2 into 2 into 2 equals 8. Next one. 125 the all raised to 125 the all raised to minus 1 by 3. Same way you factorize 125. When you factorize 125, it becomes 5, again 25, again with 5, here 5, and the number is 1. How many 5's are there? 3 5's are there. So you write 5 raised to 3, the all raised to minus 1 by 3. Again, next step, 5 raised to 3 into minus 1 by 3. What is 3 into minus 1 by 3 equals, these 2 3's will cancel. The number is 1. 1 into minus 1 is equal to what? Minus 1. So here we can write 5 raised to minus 1. Okay. Again. Again, third part, first question. Your first question is 2 raised to 2 by 3 into 2 raised to 1 by 5. 2 raised to 2 by 3 into 2 raised to 1 by 5. This is of the form a raised to m. When you get a question, first you check that which formula is using there. This is of the form a raised to m into a raised to n equals, this dot shows it is into The answer is a raised to m plus n. Using that formula, here also it is multiplication, so you write 2 raised to 2 by 3 plus 1 by 5. A raised to m into a raised to n is a raised to m plus n. Using that formula, we can write 2 raised to 2 by 3 plus 1 by 5. After this, you know how to add fractions. 2 by 3 plus 1 by 5. Here the LCM is 15. So you multiply here with 5. Numerator also with 5. Here with 3. Numerator also with 3. Then next step. 10 by 15 plus 3 by 15. Fraction addition, you know how to add, subtract, multiply fractions. The next step, write only one denominator, 15, and 10 plus 3. What is 10 plus 3? Is 13 divided by 15. 10 plus 3 is 13 divided by 15. So our next step, 2 raised to, when you solve 2 by 3 plus 1 by 5, our answer becomes 13 by 15. So here we can write 13 by 15. That is upon the power. That way you write it. 2 raised to 13 by 15. Okay. Next one. In that second question, 1 by 3 raised to 3, the all raised to 7. So here, this is of the form a raised to m, the all raised to n. A raised to m, the all raised to n equal to a raised to mn. Then same way, 1 raised to 7 divided by 3 raised to 3, the all raised to 7. This way we can split it. This 7 is already for that 1 and this 3. 1 raised to 7 divided by 3 raised to 3, the all raised to 7. 1 raised to any number, the answer is 1 itself. 1 raised to 7 is 1 into 1 into 1 into 1. The answer is 1 divided by, what is 3 raised to 3 into 7? So we can write 3 raised to 3 into 7. Again, the answer becomes 1 by 3 raised to 21. This is enough. So our answer is 1 by 3 raised to 3, the all raised to 7. First you split it, 1 raised to 7 divided by 3 raised to 3, the all raised to 7. 1 raised to 7 is 1 itself, the denominator. 3 raised to 3 into 7. What is 3 into 7? Is 21. So our answer is 1 by 3 raised to 21. Then third question. Third part, 11 raised to 1 by 2 divided by 11 raised to 1 by 4. 11 raised to 1 by 2 divided by 11 raised to 1 by 4. This is of the form a raised to m divided by a raised to n equals a raised to m minus n. Using that, here also we can write 11 raised to 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. Again, next up, you know how to solve the power. 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. What is the LCM of 2 and 4? The LCM of 2 and 4. 2 times 1, again 2 times, divide with 2, 1, 1. So the LCM is 4. Then next step, make this denominator as 4. LCM is 4. Here you multiply with 2, numerator also with 2. 4 into 1 is 4, numerator also with 1. Then next step, 2 by 4 minus 1 by 4. What is 2 by 4 minus 1 by 4? Write only one denominator and subtract the powers. 2 minus 1. So the answer becomes 1 by 4. When you solve 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4, first you find the LCM of 2 and 4. The LCM of 2 and 4 is 4 itself. Make the denominator 4. So you multiply with 2, numerator also with 2. Here with 1, numerator also with 1. So the number becomes 2 by 4 minus 1 by 4. Write only one denominator and subtract the numerators. The answer is 1 by 4. Here we can write 11 raised to. The value of 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4 is 1 by 4. So this is our answer, 11 raised to 1 by 4. One more, formula there that we study next class. Now